Good evening, everyone. My name is Josie Tong from Sydney, Australia. So our topic today is why network marketing and why LIFEVANTAGE. I've been in network marketing for 11 years. Seems like going around the sun for 11 times. And it's really been my profession. So I don't know if you're a guest or you're a distributor, but if you're looking at this as a profession, I have some really interesting figures and a lot of facts that I'm going to really go through in about the next 30 minutes. So let me just stop my video so it's a lot easier. Okay, so network marketing and LIFEVANTAGE. I've heard that network marketing is the trillion-dollar trend. Why is it a trillion-dollar trend? I'm going to go through a lot of the figures that's happening in the world today with this industry. But let me just start by saying that network marketing and wellness, because in LIFEVANTAGE, we are in the wellness industry, is the trillion-dollar trend. So you've heard of Paul Zane-Pilzer before, or you haven't. He's a very famous economist, and he was an economic advisor for a couple of presidents in the US. He wrote about 11 books. And one of his famous books is called The Wellness Revolution, where he talked about wellness business is the next trillion-dollar industry. And so you can buy that from Amazon or any of those audibles. But let me show you what we have with LIFEVANTAGE, because our personal care products, our wellness products is doing very, very well. But let's start with a little bit of history of how network marketing got started, because I think it's really important to be able to know a little bit of knowledge about how we got started in this industry. So let's look at the beginning. And really it started with a company in California called the California Vitamin Company in the 1940s. So what happened there is that they have a sales force. But what they discovered is if they give incentives to the sales force to find other people to sell products as well, obviously what happens is the volume has increased. And so this was the first company that they said is a true network marketing model, because you find other people who's going to sell the products as well. Two of the top reps in that company are these two guys here called Jay Van Andel and Rich DeVos, who ended up creating and founding the Amway Corporation. So after the California Vitamin, a company called AbandaVita. I've heard about AbandaVita when I was listening to Jim Rohn's CD, and this was founded by a guy called Dr. J.B. Jones in the early 1950s. Now, one of the top distributors in that company is called Earl Schoff. And again, Jim Rohn says that Earl Schoff was his amazing mentor. And this guy has founded a company called NutriBio in 1957. So if you haven't heard of Earl Schoff before, he was the mentor of Jim Rohn. And of course, Jim Rohn is or was one of the most popular and one of the most prolific personal development speakers, author, and trainer in the entire world. And even now, he's left an amazing legacy in the personal development world. So he got started in network marketing and really has mentored a lot of people like Tony Robbins, Jack Canfield. And so this really excites me. And what I'm proud about network marketing is that so many of the famous speakers and authors and the thought leaders in the personal development industry actually came from network marketing. And I can tell you that without network marketing, I wouldn't have been able to get a job as a director of nursing, because I tell you, when I just finished my nursing, I joined network marketing. I earned one check, but I was in that company for 5 years because of the personal development, and I have grown so much because of that. And so what happened then is in 1959, the biggest network marketing company, which is now Amway, was founded by these two guys here who were initially the top distributors of California Vitamin. And so now they're doing over $10 billion a year. So really, but I can tell you that Amway they fought in court to really legalize network marketing company. They fought the battles with the Federal Trade Commission, with the government, and they made network marketing legal. So say what you will about Amway, but if it weren't for them fighting the legal battles and making network marketing a legitimate position, none of us would be here today. So that's a little bit of history about our industry. So if you compare the network marketing industry as a whole, okay, if you look at so I pulled up some of these statistics, right? So NFL in 2016 was a $12 billion industry. In 2018, it has dropped to 8.1. If you look at the music industry, which is big, it's only 15 billion, and it's gone up to 19 billion. The movie industry from 38 to 41 billion. Network marketing. So some people, if you ask some people and you say, how many what do you think would be the revenue of network marketing each year? They might say, well, a few billions, maybe 10 billion, like they'd be shocked when you tell them that our revenue in 2018 was actually $192 billion, right? So it's really, really important for us to be able to know this information, because if you get armed with those, number one, with some pride in network marketing industry, you're going to be loud and proud that you are in an industry where it is generating that kind of revenue. And so why network marketing is, look at what Forbes say. So Forbes magazine is a very credible source of information for business. And they say that network marketing is the best kept secret in the world. And so when you have someone who says to you, well, you know what, it is a pyramid, well, obviously that's because they have not been educated. And so you can show them some of this information and you can tell them, did you know that Forbes magazine said this about our industry? But also, you probably already know that billionaire Warren Buffett had 3 network marketing companies. Did you know that? And he says it is the best investment he'd ever have. And Tom Peters, author of In Search of Excellence, calls it the first truly revolutionary shift in marketing in the last 50 years. So there's just so much credibility about our industry. Business leaders out there look at it, as a really good business proposition for, ordinary people like you and I. You don't have to have so much capital, worry about stuff, workers' compensation plan, etc. And financial experts say that network marketing is a recession-proof. So if you look at what happened with COVID just lately, there's just so many people, are now starting to work from home, right? And if you look at the revenue of network marketing, most of the companies actually have thrived and they have increased their revenue. Why? Because people are aware now that they need products to help their health, right? And also there are people that are looking for home-based business. So many people have lost their jobs. There's a really good opportunity to talk to people about this amazing industry that we are in. So what are you going to show them? You can show them some of the statistics, okay? Some of the statistics from the World Federation. So let me show you that. I'm going back. Okay, here. So this is in Australia. It's about 1.6 billion industry in Australia. About 641,000 people are actually members of direct selling. So there's a lot of people, members of direct selling Australia. So look at the World Federation of Direct Selling Association. This is their latest global direct sales statistics. So what did they say? That in 2018, the global sales force is 118 million people. 118 million people generated 192 billion. And so when you talk to people, let them know, did you know that there's 118 million people who are part of this industry? And we have generated almost 3 times the combination of AFL, the music industry, and the movie industry, like more than almost 3 times is our revenue. So it is a big industry. So let them know that there has been an increase of people joining this industry from 104 million people in 2015 has increased to in 2018. So look a little bit of these statistics in here. 10.5 million are full-time. That means devoting 30 plus hours weekly. 42.9 people are part-time. 42.9 million people are part-time, devoting up to 30. So these, I guess, these are people who are serious about building their business. But there are also people who join, where 64.9 people who join because they love the products, or they just really, want to refer it now and again. And so there's a lot of people. Imagine 10.5 million people are actually working from home. And if you look at the ages of people involved, you have people 18 to 24, 8%. The millennials is a huge component of this, and women is 74%. There's a lot more women. So if you're thinking about your target market, have a think about who are the people that you really want to talk to about network marketing and LifeVantage. So I want you to take a look at this. So in the whole wide world, okay, what is it that sold the most? So if you're thinking, well, maybe I want to be in financial services network marketing. Well, I can tell you it's 3.2% of the total global sales. Okay, it's financial services. Utilities, there are network marketing companies who do electricity and all of that is 2.7. Okay, what are the others? Home care, maybe like vacuum cleaner or pots and pans, that's 3.9. So where is the major sales? Number one is to look at here, cosmetics and personal care. So as you know, with True Science in LifeVantage, we have True Science. That's 31.2% of the global sales come from that, which is $60 billion. And if you look at wellness, which is our Pretending family, $64 billion, it's 33.2% for the whole industry. So if you're looking at a network marketing, you need to look at what is the trend? What is it that sells the most? Will I sell pots and pans, or will I sell something related to cosmetics and personal care or wellness? So you got to be really smart, when choosing a network marketing company or products that you really want to sell. Okay, so World Federation Direct Selling says that these are some of the 5 major benefits of having your own network marketing business. So low risk business ownership. It takes very little, if any, capital or startup cost. So in our company, it's $55. It's a starter kit, and then you buy your product. So it's low risk business ownership. I mean, honestly, once you're in the business for a long time and you realize exactly what this business has to offer, the startup cost is negligible. It's very minimal. Extra income, individuals set their own financial goals. So obviously, if you're looking for extra income, definitely, there's a lot of flexibility. So like me, it's just a lot of time flexibility for me. I can go wherever I want, whenever I want. There's nobody, I don't have to show up to work. It's just more responsibility for my own business. There's a lot of training and mentorship. All the success seminars that LifeVantage has for us, just amazing free training. And obviously, it's your performance. You earn through your performance. So let me just go through a few more of what are the benefits. So like I said, it's low investment. I was looking at how much it would cost for traditional businesses. It would cost you over $200,000 to set up a bigger cafe, maybe $1 million plus or more to set up a McDonald's franchise. Low overhead. Oh my gosh. I was talking to my mentor and I said, my goodness, like the potential of this business, and my overhead is just to buy 3 to 6 products a month. That is insane, because if you have a traditional business, you've got your rent, you've got your staff, you've got, inventory, you've got so many other overheads. And that's what's cool about this. That's why it's low risk, because you're not putting a lot of money there. And the problem though, when it is low investment, there's not enough skin in the game. And so, a lot of people don't treat it seriously. No employees. That is the biggest headache of any business owner, is really employees. And obviously you don't get tied up, because, I know someone who runs a cafe and she has to be there 7 days a week because it's her personal business. Now, residual income. So imagine in our business, it's movements of products. So we show people the opportunity to buy the products or to have a business. And so both of this, when they join, they will buy the products. But once you understand these products, guys, you will stay on these products for life. I mean, goodness gracious, what we have here is so unique. So the residual income is when you sell to a customer and they buy over and over again. That is what happens. But what is the best thing about this is that you are running a business and you can claim tax advantages. Make sure you talk to your tax accountant and ask them, what is it? You know, in your different situation, there's different tax advantages. But this business here in our industry, you have the power of what they call leverage. So leverage means that instead of you know, creating a business organization just by yourself, you work with other people. Okay, so you create the volumes together, and so your unlimited income comes through leverage. And I don't know if you know what other industries have this kind of leverage that we have, and you don't need any experience whatsoever. So I heard from someone in corporate that 80% of the people who are now the top earners, the top leaders in LifeVantage, were first-time network marketers. Imagine 80% of the top earners in LifeVantage are first-time marketers, but it took them 7 to 8 years. So this business is about staying put long-term. So I know that when you start your business, you go through the roller coasters of emotion, and that is all part and parcel of it. So once you establish your mindset, you learn your skills, you learn about the products, you learn about the compensation plan, you know, you can start building. And so team support, that is important, you know, so important, and full training. So we have got online training, guys, online training that was put together by the leaders of our company. So they know exactly what we need. We've just got a new launch guide. We have got our new launch guide. We have our whole training. We have everything. You know, when we first started in September last year, we haven't been doing any training per se, as like we're not going on Zoom and doing training, because we are plugging into what is already available. Okay, so don't make it complicated, because this business is about duplication. So what we need now, honestly, to get you to 100K a year, what you need is it's already done. You don't need to reinvent anything. Everything is already there. So I can tell you that network marketing is an industry that can give you so much, but so take time to learn it. Take time to learn the skills. Take time to learn to talk to people about our industry. So these are some of the people that came with us to this big mastermind in Hawaii. And, you know, a lot of these are multiple 6-figure and 7-figure earners. And why are they involved in network marketing? Because of all those reasons that I mentioned. And also, it is really a way for us to make a big difference to many, many people's lives. Once you understand that what we are marketing is not just the product, what we are marketing is really helping people to get better, to be better people, better in communication, better in relationship, you know, better in everything. And so that is network marketing. And so why LifeVantage? I think these two are a perfect storm of opportunity. Once you have network marketing and you have LifeVantage, it's a perfect storm of opportunity for financial stability. I mean, imagine being able to create a business in the industry of network marketing, and now LifeVantage. So when I was looking at joining LifeVantage 8 months ago, I went to the website, I went to so many videos, I went to everything. And what I'm going to share with you are some of the information that I saw that really has nailed the business for me and why I joined. So that one of the trends that you see now in health is in wellness is what? The rise of the health activated individual. Not many people understand yet what we're talking about. But once people know what we do with biohacking, what these products can do, they will be they just need to understand it. Once they understand it, our mission, which is to biohack the aging code through the relentless pursuit of science-based nutrigenomics products with the intent of helping our customers live longer, healthier lives. And that is a profound statement. So our biohacking products are patented. Over 20, I heard like it's patented for the next 2 decades. You know, nobody can copy our products. So you know you've got a peace of mind that what you have is so unique and exclusive. This the science base. If you look at these universities, how many products out there have been studied, peer review study by different universities like Ohio University, University of Colorado, LSU, etc. Like all of this is, you know, we have a game changer product. Nobody else has got a product that has 31 peer review study. This is really crazy. And it's been published in several medical journals like here, Free Radical Biology, Enzyme Research, American Journal of Physiology. I mean, there's just so many information that we can use to show people why our products is, you know, a game changer out there in people's health. Like for example, our Protandim and NRF2. Like I said, it's backed by 31 clinical studies and counting. Can you imagine? So if you look at the study conducted by the National Institute of Aging, published in the journal Aging Cell, right? It shows that it's proven to significantly increase the lifespan of male mice with a 7% increase in median survival. So in fact, this will work on all human and on all mammals, sorry. That's delaying the aging process, okay? And it is published. So if they look at, you know, when we say that this product reduces oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days, this is where you find the information. And this, I mean, honestly, guys, you know yourself, when you start taking the products, you know, it creates so much good in the body. And, you know, I don't want to be saying about testimonials right here, because this is not the purpose of this information. And so this is our Protandim family, and they do address the 3 of the most prominent theories of aging. What causes aging, guys? The NRF2 addresses the oxidative theory of aging. It's created to activate the NRF2 pathway, okay, responsible for antioxidant production that supports antioxidant defenses and detoxification processes. Then we have the NRF2 synergizer, NRF1 synergizer, that addresses mitochondrial theory of aging. It's great to give you energy. And Protandim NAD synergizer addresses the sirtuin theory of aging. So that really helps with people's vitality and longevity. It's just really, I mean, can you imagine generating hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars of sales because of just these products? These are most of the products that actually sell, okay? So you've seen a similar graph like this about the products that are selling globally, okay? So like I said, our products here, they are here. They address the 2 largest categories of direct selling globally, okay? And our company, our management are so intuitive. They are so really in tune with everything that's happening out there. And look at the market. 7 of the 10 largest direct selling markets globally, we have a presence. Can you imagine that, guys? China, United States, Germany, Japan, Mexico, France, you know, Taiwan, which is part of China. Eventually, we're going to be going to some of these countries as well. And so it's a global expansion. Starting your business with $500, $1,000, or even $2,000, and you can have an international business. So there's a lot, and our company is so strategic. Our corporate staff is combined like over 100 years of combined experience in the network marketing business, and so they're strategic in how they open companies. But look at this 3rd one here. Focus on driving subscription. 70%, unheard of in the industry, of current revenue is derived from monthly repeat orders. This is unheard of in the industry. 70% of current revenue derived from subscriptions, okay? And also the red carpet program. So I came through a red carpet program. So if you are watching this webinar and you are in network marketing and you're probably looking at a different home, talk to the person who brought you here, because we have got some information about the red carpet program, okay? And then of course they have launched our app, a new app in the US, and I hear it's just so amazing. So now instead of you logging into your laptop, check everything, you can do everything through the app. So it's so exciting. We are so in tune with technology, okay? Because that's how you drive long-term growth, is that you have to be aligned with the progress of technology. So is our company stable? Look at this sales growth. There's no spike of up and down. It's so stable. It's so stable. And so if you're looking for a company, make sure that their sales is stable, sales history. So this is our balance sheet. Do we have any debt? No. In 2020, we've cleared all the debt. This company is debt-free. And so this is amazing, because that means they can spend more money on research, new product development. They can spend more money on incentives. I mean, the incentives they have in LifeVantage is really crazy. And so timing is everything, and opportunity is wide open. So if you look at the number of people, the percentage of sales, right? In the LifeVantage percentage of sales in the different areas where we are present, 72% of the revenue of LifeVantage comes from USA, Canada, Puerto Rico, and Mexico. Only 8%, guys, comes from Europe, Thailand, and Australia, and New Zealand. Only 8%. So what does that say? It's opportunities. When I was looking at LifeVantage at the time, there was less than 4,000 active distributors in a country of 20 million. So imagine when we have 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 distributors, how many of those are in your team? Okay, this is the $193 billion industry that we are in. So I asked one of my uplines, and I said, send me the 5. You know, she's been in this business for 4.5 years, and she is earning almost $1 million a year, right? 4.5 years. It's crazy that at this stage, that's where she is at, and 80% of her income comes from the monthly subscription. So she said, we have the most scientifically proven product on the planet, great retention, one of the highest paying compensation plans according to third-party evaluation. All of our products are non-toxic, no artificial ingredients, and people are having extraordinary results on the products. Let me give you a summation of what I found about the products. Why LifeVantage products? Exclusivity and highly consumable. And I already mentioned about those studies, you know, that we have had in LifeVantage. It's exclusive, nobody else, the patents that we have, and it's highly consumable. And so when people buy it, they buy it on a monthly basis because it's consumable. Major scientific breakthrough product, which is Protandem, is the result of over 40 years of extensive research. So it's not that they started with a business idea and they came up with a product. So this was a result of Dr. Joe McCord's 40 years of extensive research and validated by independent self-funded research of well-known universities and prestigious medical institutes. And the product paved the path for the company startup and not the other way around. It's triple patented and protected for the next 2 decades. The company is publicly traded in the NASDAQ. There is consistent growth, and the management team has over 100 years of network marketing experience. And also there's a red carpet. So this is unique to our company. So the compensation plan, there's high retention in terms of subscription. It's fair and stable. It's achievable incentives and promotions. So I want to talk a little bit about the incentives and promotions, because in my previous company, I had to work for the whole year to see if I was entitled to an incentive. What I found, I was quite surprised coming to LifeVantage, is with 20,000 organizational volume, you do that 3 months, you already get paid. You already get a free all expense paid trip to the US, right? It's called the Pro 5 Summit. All expense, meaning airfare, accommodation, meals, hotels, all of that. And so their incentives is so exciting. So once you learn how to get to those incentives, it's so exciting because you can teach others, and that's how you grow your business. Okay. So the question is, now that you have seen the benefits of network marketing and LifeVantage, and you probably heard Sir Richard Branson says, if you see an opportunity, even if you don't know how to work it, just jump on board and figure it out later. I mean, I've lived the quote, but it's exactly what it means. Instead of overthinking, my mentor says, Josie, never overthink, okay? And what I find is most people who become successful in this business is that they make their decision fast. I decided to join even before the presentation ended when I was first shown my previous company. I decided to join even before they finished the presentation because I saw the opportunity. So my question to you is, what if network marketing works for you? Through LifeVantage, like I said, is a perfect storm of opportunity. What if it takes you 10 years to build a leverage income of 50 to 100,000 a year? Would you work it? It's an income that is leveraged, that's residual coming from the monthly orders of your customers and distributors. And you can do whatever you want. It comes to you over and over. So all I want to say is network marketing has served me personally for 11 years. So I was a burnt out director of nursing, working 50, 70 hours for 17 years. And when my kids were born in my 40s, I was not present. I thought I was there, but I wasn't present. I only realized when I got burnt out and I had time to sit down and think how much I missed on my kids' childhood. So I swore that I'll never go back to work, that I wanted to be home, work from home, and be there for them. And as a result, it's allowed me to take them traveling around the world. They're exposed to people who are positive thinking. They hear me listening to webinars. They hear me listening to podcasts, to audibles. They see a lot of books around here. And so they're growing up in an environment, which hopefully can feed their mind. So network marketing can allow you, it depends, whatever you like, but you got to work this because your result in this business is the result of your commitment, your dedication, and your work ethic. And so don't overthink it. Just jump on board, join the opportunity, and figure it out later. We have a lot of support. We've got a lot of we have a system in place that's going to help you. So make sure that you reach out to the person who has invited you to this webinar and ask them, how can I get started in LifeVantage? So really grateful to you all for being on the call today. And if you have any questions, make sure that you go back to the person who invited you here. So that's the end of our webinar. And thank you so much, everyone, for being on the call.